Hi all, and welcome to Crafty Little Thing, where I show you how to make various craft projects while getting intoxicated in the process. I have a couple of Easter projects I will be doing, and the first one is going to be making this monster carrot, because, why not? You can also keep this carrot as something normal, but I like to have a little fun and add these little monster eyes. And these are going to be some of the things that you can use. Obviously, improvising what you have works as well. That's kind of what I was doing to make this project in general. First and most importantly, we need to make ourselves a drink. And today I am drinking a Pinnacle vodka and Sprite. And shamelessly plugging Hot Brewing Company by using their coaster. Alright, so we've got some stuff here, right? And as soon as I can ever get this piece of paper off of this orange yarn, we will be in business. So, essentially, we're going to look at our phones because then I can see what I'm doing on the camera. But other than that, we are going to be taking this yarn, this very orange yarn, and with the hot glue gun that is to my left, eventually. Sorry, I forgot. Drinking. Priority number 1. Alright, now that that's over. So then, when I finally figure out what I'm going to do, I am going to take my hot glue gun and take a little spot at the bottom and start from there. And since I have a very short cord, I have improvised how I was even trying to get the glue gun to this table for this video. Alright, so as you're going to notice, the hot glue gun has lots of strings on it. Just peel them off as so. So you're going to take at the very end of your cone or whatever item you have found that's in the shape of a carrot, and you are going to glue the beginning of the yarn down to it. And whenever you can get all the strings off your finger, you will then proceed to wrap the orange yarn around the carrot, or the soon-to-be carrot, and keeping it as tight as possible so that there's no holes. Another trick would have been to already paint the white styrofoam orange, and then that would have covered up a lot of the whiteness underneath as well. But best laid plans, this is what we got and we're working with now. So that is what I'm going to be doing while drinking for the next few moments. So then I realized, which would have been a really good idea, is taking some of my fabric double-sided tape to put on the center of it so that it keeps your line straight, so it'll have something to stick to as well. Go ahead and unstick that, and now back to the jaunty tunes. Alright, and then once you get to the top there, you're just going to want to put a little hot glue on the very tip and then just kind of move it around and make sure you get everything covered and eventually cut off the end of the yarn. Easy freaking peasy, right? So we got our base of the carrot. Look at that. Just like a carrot. All right, so now we got that going. So then, any kind of pipe cleaners, but first, the most important part of these craft videos, the drinking. Ah, refreshing. Time for another one. Yeah, why not a little bit more? Alright, drinks made, ready to go. Alright, so we take any kind of pipe cleaners, any green. I just had some sparkly ones laying around, so what you're going to want to do is fold them in half. You're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut them, and you're just going to do that for a bunch of them. Alright, so after I was done with all the pipe cleaners and I was about to put them into the end of the carrot for the top, I realized what a better idea would be to use some green paint and cover in all of that nice whiteness so that it does not show through. So I went ahead and grabbed some paint. I had some little paint easel tray things that you can get at Dollar Tree for like a 6-pack of them. They rinse out pretty easily. And then I went to town painting the bottom of that carrot. Alright, so you can either wait for that bottom of the carrot to dry, or you can be like me, jump right on in when it's halfway still wet and get paint all over your hands. Completely up to you. The paint part I think is a little more fun. So what you're going to want to do is then take those pipe cleaners that you cut in half and made a little squiggly thing that I didn't cut scene to, but I think you got the gist of. And you just want to start stacking them into the ends of it. Anywhere that there's a little space, anywhere that you want to get filled in, as much as possible. I end up having to cut up a little bit more throughout because I didn't have enough. And I just kept adding and adding until you get your desired amount of foliage or greenery or whatever they call the tops of a carrot. Alright, and then as soon as you get the last ones in, you've got yourself a carrot. Yum yum. Eat your veggies. But wait, there's more. If you want to be a little bit extra creative and you have a bunch of monster googly eyes laying around your house, you can add a little more pizzazz. I picked a different couple colors and I had John decide between which ones looked best, and of course I picked what I wanted in general anyways. And that's me with bug eyes. So then you just take your hot glue gun, put 2 little dots where you want the eyes to be, glue them on, and there you go. You have a monster carrot. And it dances, and it prances. Cheers to all. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to keep on drinking.